Good evening and welcome to the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week. I'm Jonathan Kraus. Gary Brolowski joining me here tonight as we're at Torchy Clark Gym at Xavier High School, where tonight the Hawks will take on the Blue Jays of Menasha in a Bay Conference matchup. Xavier comes into the game tonight undefeated, 4-0 on the season. Menasha is 1-3. Featuring a very young lineup as they have a number of sophomores on their roster and in their starting lineups. Xavier, far more experienced. We saw them a week ago. They ran Oshkosh West off the floor in an easy victory here on our last video stream game of the week. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll hear from Xavier head coach Matt Klarner. That's next on the pregame show here on the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pete Haley at North Star Dental Group. Have missing or broken teeth made you lose your smile? It's not hopeless. We're dedicated to providing exceptional care, a gentle touch, and stunning results at an affordable cost.
Cosmetic dentistry has helped thousands of people change their lives. North Star Dental specializes in restoring and replacing damaged or missing teeth and can show you cost-effective ways to achieve the smile you want.
North Star Dental, changing your life by changing your smile.
To some, your dad, or grandpa, mom, big sis, the crazy cousin. We're known in so many ways, but just a number? That shouldn't be one of them. At Fox Communities Credit Union, we'll help you run the numbers or understand your credit score. But those numbers aren't how we'll know you, because we'll know you. Fox Communities Credit Union, helping you make life happen.
And joining us now on the UW Oshkosh Coaches Spotlight is Xavier head coach Matt Klarner. And first off, Coach, we were here last week when you had Oshkosh West, a Division I team in here. You basically ran them off the floor. What do you like from your team so far here early in the season?
I love the tempo we're playing with, and I love the confidence that we're playing with. You know, we're getting up and down the floor. The defense has been really intense, and we're forcing and creating tempo. And then on the other end, we are very sure about what we want to do offensively. We know we're moving the ball, we're throwing the extra pass, we're finding the open guy, and whoever it happens to be is ready to shoot. So I think that those are two just kind of core fundamentals of our program that we see early in the season that are producing some pretty good offensive nights. And obviously it helps when the ball goes in the hoop, and obviously that night the ball went in the hoop for us as well.
You showed a little full court pressure during that game. Is that something you plan to incorporate for most of the season?
Yeah, I mean, it's something that we've done a lot over the course of the last decade plus here, and we're definitely going to mix it in. It doesn't mean every single night that will be our intent, but whenever we feel like a team doesn't want to play at our speed, we want to make sure we try to kind of force our will or try to get the game to a tempo that we want. Tonight, maybe a game where Menasha is probably more than comfortable in playing a little bit of an up-tempo game as well, so maybe that won't be the case, but either way, our intent is to create tempo.
Your team plays what I like to call the modern game, a lot of three-point shots, working from the outside in. Is there anyone on the team that does not have the green light from behind the arc?
No, absolutely not. I think we do still have a player who has not made a three yet this year. I don't want to jinx him or call him out or anything like that. But we like to share the ball around. Everybody's ready to shoot the ball, and it's something that we breed in our program at a young age, that the kids are going to be confident. They're going to shoot the ball when they're open, and we just believe that that's how you play basketball, and we're happy with that.
Alex Sherwood, he's kind of your lone big, if you will, someone who would match up against a larger player as you head down the road. Tell me a little bit about his game and how comfortable you are with him working inside.
Oh, I mean, I think he can do a little bit of everything. He can play inside, he can play outside. So I think his game is very diverse, and I think that's part of hopefully, playing 4 years in our program here and just kind of being able to shoot the ball when you're open, but also being able to duck into the lane and look for inside touches. And we hope it's a lot of guys. We hope a lot of our guys are willing to not only shoot the ball from the perimeter, but also to attack the rim, to flash across the lane and get a touch inside, and play that outside-inside game, as you said. But you got to have 2 parts to that. We're
talking with head coach Matt Klarner of Xavier here on the Coaches Spotlight, brought to you by UW Oshkosh. You get Menasha tonight. You mentioned they'll probably enjoy an up-tempo game. What else do you expect from the Jays?
They have just a couple of guards who are really quick off the bounce, and we just are really going to have to work on keeping the ball in front of us, and I think that's really the biggest task for us. And it's something that obviously our last game or two we probably haven't been as good as we want to be. So we've been working on it in practice, and we hope it'll pay off dividends for us tonight. Keeping that ball in front of you and not giving them easy penetration to the basket.
Coach, I appreciate the time. Best of luck.
Yeah, thanks again.
Stay tuned. Starting lineups are next. You're watching the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week.
A world of opportunities closer to home. The University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. With over 250 majors, minors, and emphases, no matter what you plan to do or be, we can help you get there. On campus or online, UW Oshkosh.
The projects we construct afford us the opportunity to help those in need in more ways than one. And the momentum we create as a team allows us to make an impact greater than any one of us can achieve on our own. We are part of the community. We are where we live. We are Myron Construction.
I'm Adam Landsver, and I am the Chief Lending Officer at Fox Communities Credit Union. Home values have really skyrocketed, and it would just make sense that now would be the time to take a look at your home equity. Having a home equity line in place will always be there for you in case of the rainy day, or you want to start up that business, or purchase that car that you never thought was going to come for sale. To be able to have that security blanket is really critical in someone's life cycle.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pete Haley at North Star Dental Group. Have missing or broken teeth made you lose your smile? It's not hopeless. We're dedicated to providing exceptional care, a gentle touch, and stunning results at an affordable cost.
Cosmetic dentistry has helped thousands of people change their lives. North Star Dental specializes in restoring and replacing damaged or missing teeth and can show you cost-effective ways to achieve the smile you want.
North Star Dental, changing your life by changing your smile.
Good evening and welcome to the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week. Jonathan Krause and Gary Brolowski with you tonight from Torchy Clark Gymnasium at Xavier High School as the Hawks get ready to take on the Menasha Blue Jays in a Bay Conference matchup. And being old school, I'm never going to think of either of these teams being in the Bay Conference and the two being in the same conference, period. But Gary, kind of two teams on different trajectories here early in the season.
Yeah, that's for sure, Jonathan. You got a team like Xavier, very experienced, very well polished, starting the year 4-0, coming off some very impressive wins. On the other hand, you got a Menasha Blue Jay team under second-year coach Dylan Wirtz. Very little experience coming back. Really one player who saw significant minutes last year. A lot of sophomores, few juniors, and I think they only have 3 seniors on the entire roster. So Coach Wirtz going, I think, with the youth movement. So I think early in the season you're going to see some growing pains, although they are coming off a win over Oshkosh West, so they got a little bit of momentum. Well, on the other hand, you have a finely tuned Appleton Xavier team, Jonathan. Tonight going to be without their star player, Alex Sherwood. Just notice he's in street clothes, but even without Sherwood, this is a team that's going to put up a lot of points. So it's certainly going to be a challenge for the Blue Jays defensively. And it is a right wrist injury. I see a brace on there. So they will be a bit shorthanded tonight. And he was one of their few inside-out players. We just heard from head coach Matt Klarner talking about his role and the way that he does play for Xavier. But now a team that is accustomed to shooting a lot of threes, maybe even more outside dependent here tonight. Yeah, that's for sure. And I think also it's a team that likes to play fast pace and even going to be a little bit smaller without Sherwood. So, yeah, I think you're right, Jonathan. But probably a couple more threes and really trying to get it up and down the court and create the rhythm that they want and Coach Klarner wants offensively. All right, so taking a look here at these two teams so far, as you mentioned, Menasha, its only win this year was over Oshkosh West coming up or back last week. Meanwhile, Xavier, perfect 4-0, and they've rolled a lot of teams, including a very good Kettle Moraine Lutheran. They beat this same Oshkosh West team. We had that video stream game for you back on November 29th. And it was an impressive shooting display by the Hawks that night. No sweat with Watoma, and then a season opener within the Bay Conference win over Seymour last Friday. Taking a look at the starters for tonight for Menasha, they will go with this for their lineup. And taking a look, Riley Yonker is their leading scorer on the season. He averages 11.8 points per game. C.K. White averages 10.2. Parker Wynant goes for 6 a game. Quinn Ludvigsen goes for 5.8, and Tavares Young 4.8 points per contest. For Xavier, you'll notice that they a little bit changed there, as there is no Alex Sherwood, who comes in
tonight, averaging 23.5 points per contest. So they'll be relying on some of the other guys. Sam Pfefferle averages 9 tonight. Tyler Brightman averages 14. Luke Krull, 7.2 points per game. And Nate Twombly goes for 6.5 points per game. Now, last time we were here at Xavier High School, we had about 15 minutes worth of introductions because we now have hype videos that play during the introductions, where each of the kids gets their own little video presentation. Although it looks like we may have, what do you think, senior night here as moms are coming out to midcourt.
Maybe they're singing the national anthem.
That could be.
That's going to be my guess.
All right. So tell you what, why don't we break away, take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the opening tip for you. You are watching the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week.
A century is made up of minutes, but more importantly, of moments. Moments of hard work, dedication, challenges, and triumphs. From Myron Construction, the past 100 years were built by the steady hands of tradespeople who laid a strong foundation, and continues to thrive because of our passionate team members. As we close this significant chapter of our history, our sights are set on what we will accomplish together in the years to come, because together we'll continue building excellence.
A world of opportunities closer to home. The University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. With over 250 majors, minors, and emphases, no matter what you plan to do or be, we can help you get there. On campus or online, UW-Oshkosh.
To some, your dad or grandpa, mom, big sis, the crazy cousin. We're known in so many ways, but just a number? That shouldn't be one of them. At Fox Communities Credit Union, we'll help you run the numbers or understand your credit score. But those numbers aren't how we'll know you, because we'll know you. Fox Communities Credit Union, helping you make life happen.
So we were wrong. It's Teacher Appreciation Night, so each of the seniors on the Xavier team honoring one of their favorite teachers who had the most effect on them here during their high school careers. So always appreciate that. And now we're probably minutes away from the anthem and then the starting lineups. Again, Jonathan Kraus and Gary Brolowski with you tonight. Give us a chance to thank one of our participating sponsors tonight, and that's Goss Auto Body. At Goss Auto Body, they work towards making your life easy and stress-free. All your collision, bodywork, and towing needs, free walk-in estimates. Goss works with all insurance companies. They have a fleet of rental vehicles and are ASE-certified technicians. They service all makes and models, guaranteed expert color matching, written limited lifetime warranty. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and online at GossAutoBody.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pete Haley at North Star Dental Group. Have missing or broken teeth made you lose your smile? It's not hopeless. We're dedicated to providing exceptional care, a gentle touch, and stunning results at an affordable cost.
Cosmetic dentistry has helped thousands of people change their lives. North Star Dental specializes in restoring and replacing damaged or missing teeth and can show you cost-effective ways to achieve the smile you want.
North Star Dental, changing your life by changing your smile.
Welcome back to Torchy Clark Gym here at Appleton Xavier High School. We are a couple minutes away from the opening tip. So while we have a chance, why don't we talk about some of the rankings coming into tonight's game. First off, in Division 1, De Pere is the #1 team in the state so far. They are followed by Neenah at number 6. Oshkosh North is 7, and Bayport is ranked 10th. Excuse me, the mighty Bayport Pirates are ranked 10th. In Division 2, no local schools are ranked in the top 10. Wisconsin Lutheran is ranked #1 in the state. In Division 3, West Salem is #1. Brilliant is 2, and Xavier comes into tonight's game ranked 5th in the state. In Division 4, St. Mary Springs out of Fond du Lac is #1. St. Mary Catholic out of Neenah is #3. Good year for St. Mary. Has a big birth coming up here in the next couple of days as well, so congratulations to her. And in Division 5, Newman Catholic is #1 in the state. Green Bay NEW Lutheran is currently ranked 7th in the state. For those for those unable to watch, here in the background that's going on, the Menasha, excuse me, Xavier has a video board and not a standard scoreboard, and they continue to move where the clock is. So poor Gary Brolowski is trying to figure out where the clock is going to be during the actual game broadcast here tonight. So this should be good. And once we finally get that, we'll be able to put it up on the screen. Elsewhere around, by the way, Bay Conference standings coming into tonight. West De Pere is on top. They're 2-0 in conference play. New London and Xavier are both 1-0. Shawano is 1-1. And then Green Bay East, Green Bay West, Menasha, and Seymour are all 0-1 coming into tonight. Some other games in the area. Stockbridge is at St. Lawrence Seminary tonight. Ashwaubenon is at Manitowoc. Clintonville is at Fox Valley Lutheran. De Pere is at Bayport. Denmark is at Little Chute. Green Bay Southwest travels to Sheboygan South. It's Notre Dame at Pulaski. New London is home against Seymour. New Holstein hosts Sheboygan Christian. Some games in the Fox Valley Association tonight. Oshkosh West is at Kimberly. Fond du Lac's at Hortonville. Appleton West is at Neenah. Appleton North is at Oshkosh North. Appleton East is at Kaukauna. Very long introductions here at Xavier as they have a hype video. Got to have hype videos nowadays. And then they also have their substitution, or the guy on the end of the bench who has all of the handshakes for all the guys who come out onto the floor. All right, so we're going to have to start tonight's game without the clock as we're unable to get that camera centered here. We will keep you updated on what the actual time is throughout the half here. Maybe at halftime they'll give us a set spot where the clock is going to stay and we can actually make it work. And the tip is controlled by Menasha in the back court. And to bring it across the timeline will be Parker Wynant. Run it off the right. Goes into the corner, played there by Yonker, brings it all the way across, and now off for Young. Ludvigsen saw the drive there, but forced to kick it out. Now we got Young, far side for Wynant. Xavier in their usual man-to-man defense here. Young ball handles, gives it off again for Wynant. And that is Jean-Claude McComey getting the start here tonight for Menasha. Wynant. Back off for Young. Now they'll reset. Near steal out top. Opens up the lane. They try to dump it down there. Ludvigsen with a bit of a bobble. Now he'll take the three. That's off for him, no good. And rebound loose underneath, and they're going to say it went off of Menasha. Xavier ball.
Great offensive set for the Blue Jays. That first possession of the night. Very patient. Got a wide open three-pointer. Yonker almost with the rebound, so I think exactly what Coach Wirtz wants to do, run some clock and try to get a nice open shot.
An equally good defensive set, though, from Menasha. Didn't give up any points. Working out of the high post tonight is Krull. Into the corner, 3-ball on the way is no good, but there with the rebound and the putback is Tyler Brightman. Expect Brightman to have a big night here, filling in for Alex Sherwood.
Well, Blue Jays definitely got to do a better job boxing out.
So Xavier with the first points here tonight. That's Winan again. Nice crossover, gets into the lane. Back out for Yonker. Nice mid-range jumper off rim, and the rebound comes down to the Hawks. Into the front court, that's Pfefferly. Gets down the lane and hits. His first points on the night, 4-0 now in favor of Xavier. Again, we'll get you the clock here as soon as the scoreboard operator decides where he's going to keep it.
Yeah, I miss the old-fashioned clocks these days.
Long three is hit by McComey. His first point on the night. One of several sophomores that see a lot of playing time for the Blue Jays. In fact, they've got 6 sophomores on their varsity lineup. They left the man open there for 3 for Brightman, but he's unable to hit. And now Menasha a chance to take their first lead of the night. Pull-up 3 is good. Tavarius Young. That gets the Menasha bench excited. By the way, Dylan Wirtz exactly like his dad here on the sideline.
Yeah.
Ball of energy, bouncing around.
Just missing the
directing
towel.
everything, yep. Oh, he'll get that as he gets older.
That's true.
Brightman, double teamed. Finds Pfefferly on the baseline, though. Can't hit, gets his own rebound back up and is fouled. So good work by Pfefferly underneath. So that will send Pfefferly to the line to shoot 2. Interesting, last time we were here, Xavier shot a lot of threes and made them, yet to make one or even attempt one from behind the arc. Second free throw short. So the Blue Jays maintain a 1-point lead. Kumi cut off along the baseline, back out for Winan. Now back out top for Young. Back to Winan. Back to Young. Xavier taking away penetration here from the outside.
Yeah, that's one thing Coach Klarner stressed in your pregame interview. Doing a good job so far.
Young will try another 3. That's off back iron, but there's an offensive rebound as Ludvigsen was able to come up with it. Back out for McComey. Far side Winan. Yonker faked the 3. Back out for Young. He's able to get in the lane, forced to kick it out. McComey will try another 3. That hits the top of the backboard. But there again is Ludvigsen with another offensive rebound. McComey will attack to the glass.
Oh.
Can't get it to go. And the rebound is pulled down by Brightman. Xavier a chance to retake the lead. Brightman near side for Krull. Out top, Mares will try a 3 and hit. His first points on the night. We've got 13:50 left to go here first half. They keep jumping the clock around on us here, so we may have to just give it to you manually, old school style.
Yeah, every time they make a basket, they switch to the video monitor, and it's pretty annoying.
And now Steele out top, unable to control his feet though, and they're going to call a travel.
Wow. It's the second time down the court for Krull where he fell, where nobody was around. I think he needs to clean his sneakers. Both times nobody was around him and tripped over the tape.
And Krull will actually check out now. Substitution in for the first time tonight, Hayden Quimby for Xavier. In football, we call that the turf monster.
Yes.
I'm not exactly sure what it is.
I was wondering the same thing, Jonathan. What do we call it on the basketball court?
I mean, if we were on the parquet at the Boston Garden, I could see that. Nice take to the rack there by Yonker, and check that by Winan. He'll draw the foul. Foul whistled on Sam Pfefferly, and that will send to the line Parker Wynant. First free throw good. Wynant coming into tonight, averaging 6 points per contest. Second free throw no good, so the score remains 8-7. 13:20 left to go here in the first half. Tight defense on top now by Wynant, as Pfefferly handles out there. Gets by him though, gets to the glass and can't convert, but another foul will be called, this time on Wynant.
Yeah, Pfefferly is having his way. We talked on the other end about stopping the penetration. Pfefferly twice now able to beat his man off the dribble, and that time almost got the old-fashioned three-point play with the left-hand layup.
You see so much penetration from the point set up by ball screens nowadays, but if you can cross them over and beat them, it's even better. First free throw no good. Luke Krull about to check back in. I don't know if he changed shoes or did the old suction thing that they have over there now. I'm not exactly sure what those are called. They have the sheet of plastic and you step on it, it's sticky and it takes off all the dirt and dust.
Now he's got the same shoes, the low Nike blacktop.
So Xavier stretches his lead out to 9. Now they drop back out of the full court pressure into the half court man-to-man. As Young has it out top, Ludvigsen has it knocked away. Loose to the corner, and they're going to say that it remains Menasha ball. Stops clock with 12:55 left to go here in the first half. Again, we apologize for no clock, but they aren't really giving us a consistent place on the scoreboard to put it into our camera. Ball comes out high. Nice crossover. Looking to drive and penetrate is Lockridge. Shot from the corner, though, no good by Young. Another offensive rebound by Menasha. So obviously they made it a point to crash the boards here tonight.
Yeah, and they've been doing a really nice job. Yonker, I think it's his third offensive rebound already, and still 12:40 to go here in the first half.
So that'll be Trayvon Lockridge to trigger in along the baseline. Yonker will try to hit. Two-pointer just inside the line, and we're tied again at 9. 12:30 left to go. Three the other way by Quimby is good. As was mentioned by Coach in the pregame show, there is not a Xavier player who doesn't have the green light behind the arc. Now the three back the other way, no good by Lockridge, and here come the Hawks looking to build on that lead. Picking up the dribble and giving it off was Galucci, who checked in on the last dead ball. Feeding Brightman in the post, looking to spin it, kicks it back out. Three by Quimby again is good. Look out. Thought maybe Coach Wirtz was going to call a timeout there, but apparently he decided not to. Across for Young, he'll look to penetrate. Gets to the glass shot, blocked out of bounds. Brightman got that one. Gave Young a little stare on the floor there too.
Yeah, the magic of the three-point shot. 9-9 game and two possession goes to a Xavier lead thanks to back-to-back three-pointers by Quimby of the Hawks.
Clock stops with 11:33 left to go here first half. Checking in is Michael Insana. Another one of those sophomores for the Blue Jays, number 22. They go to the corner. Yonker will try to pull up three. That rims out no good. Rebound by Brightman. Pushing into the front court comes Krull. Near side corner for Quimby, who's made the last 2 threes. Desjardins. Pass nearly stolen out top by Lockridge. Instead, they get it off. Another three on the way. That rims out no good by Krull. And here comes Xavier looking to push down the lane, knocked away, and they're going to say it was off of Xavier. I think Michael Insana thought that he turned it over, and he did. Michael Insana convinced the referees they made the wrong call by running back.
He did. That's what I think. You got to sell it better.
Yep.
He'll learn.
Yep. Substitution as back in is Isaiah Desjardins. Here's Steele there as Lockbridge trying to make up for it. There he is again. Gets a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds. Kids all over the place. Offensively, Trayvon, according to my stats, has not scored yet this year. Feed into the post, turnaround jumper by Brightman and unable to go. And a rebound comes down to Menasha as they push into the front court with Yonker. Down the lane, off glass, can't hit. Ball loose to the corner, they're gonna say off Xavier. 10:36 left to go here first half. They come out high for Lockridge. Hands it off for Insana. And he loses the handle again, turnover.
I think Insana's a lot of energy, Jonathan. He just got to play a little bit more under control, a little fast right now for the sophomore. Great energy, but he's got to slow it down a little bit.
And that is the message I'm sure he's getting from Coach Wirtz right now. Take care of the ball. Substituting back in is Jean-Claude McComey. Long three on the way is good.
Wow.
Hayden Quimby is feeling it here tonight. He's got 3 straight threes, and that tie score is now a 9-point lead for the Hawks.
Yeah, Hayden Quimby on a personal 9-0 run for the Hawks, and we're going to get a turnover.
Yep. Situation where you're going up against a press like that, I hate when each player's on each sideline. That is such a long, long pass.
I mean, that was a full cross-court pass, and Xavier doing exactly what they want to do, up the tempo and create some turnovers off that full-court press.
In for the first time tonight is Luke Olhafen, a sophomore for Xavier. Nice pass. Brightman, though, can't handle it out of bounds. Turnover, Hawks. 10:05 left to go here in the first half. Nice lead pass up ahead for Lockbridge. He'll take it to the hole, but he can't score. Ball loose, tipped out. Ludvigsen back out for Young. Now near side for Wynant. Young again. Can't get to the lane. Forced to kick back out.
Yep, travel.
Comey with a walk.
Yeah, drag the pivot.
Substitution now for Xavier as Nate Twombly comes back in. And Olhafen will check out. Did not score during his time on the floor.
And that's one thing, Jonathan, you're going to see with the young teams. A lot of turnovers again. Just got to play a little bit more under control.
Into the near side corner for Mayers, who checked in on the dead ball as well. Shot no good. And Menasha with the rebound. Into the front court, Wynant gives it off for Ludvigsen. Pull up jumper, free throw lane, that rims out. And here come the Hawks again. Pfefferly into the front court, picks up the dribble, needs someone to come to him now. And finally finds Quimby. Quimby tried to cross over, had it tapped away though. The Popes in the corner disagree with the call.
Oh, I saw them, yeah.
Yeah. And those are the Menasha fans.
They are, yes.
Yes.
The Xavier fans are decked in very bright colors
the
tonight.
day glow. Pfefferly to the glass again, and he'll get a three-point chance.
Yeah, again, dribble penetration for Pfefferly. Nobody on Menasha able to stop the senior, and they're causing great problems for the Menasha defense. Excuse me, Pfefferly only a junior.
Yeah, as much as Coach Wirtz probably hates his man being beat out top, it's the lack of help coming in from underneath. That probably annoys him a little bit more.
Yeah, a lot of teaching points on so far tonight for Coach Wirtz.
Incredibly young Menasha roster here. They have just 3 seniors on the total roster, 6 sophomores. Pfefferly unable to convert. He's missed a couple of free throws here tonight. Ludvigsen into the front court. Attacking out of the corners, Lockridge. Spinning in. Unable to get a shot off is Yonker. Lockridge again. Nice cut down the lane. Shot good. As finally able to break the seal there is Riley Yonker. And another one of those ticky-tack fouls underneath as reaching in is Lockridge, sophomore. That is the fourth team foul on Menasha, so it'll be Pfefferly to trigger in. Twombly try another three and hit. Or Luke Kroll, excuse me, Kroll with the three out of the corner. And now it's a 12-point lead, largest of the night for the Blue Jays. Young across the timeline. Underneath, Ludvigsen off glass and hits. Nice little secondary break there by Menasha to set up Ludvigsen with the layup. Far side, penetration again, and the shot no good. As getting to the glass was Reed Hippus, and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, that makes life so difficult, Jonathan, when they're playing defense against a team that likes shooting three-pointers. You think they're going to shoot the three-pointer, so you come out on them fast, try to cut off the three. They still have the dribble, and they dribble right past you for the hoop, and you get two free throws.
Coach Wirtz telling his team that right now. You see him jumping into our picture.
You got to stay on your feet.
First free throw, no good. Not the sharpest free throw shooting performance here. Second free throw, no good as well, but an offensive rebound as coming in to get it was neat. Twombly. Looking to attack off the point. Pfefferly, and he misses the shot, but another foul will be called.
Yeah.
Stops clock with 7:48 left to go here in the first half.
Yeah, it'll be the 7th team foul for Menasha. So that means the Hawks will be in the bonus the rest of the way with Xavier themselves.
Whoops, now we have
with only two.
A free throw lane violation. Fortunately, it went in. As coming in was Jean-Claude McComey, another one of those sophomores. That free throw had been missed. It would have been re-awarded because the ball had been administered to the free throw shooter already. Everybody's got to stay put. Second free throw good as well. Stretches the Xavier lead now out to 12. 7:45 left to go. Lockridge into the front court. Kicks near side. And the jumper on the way, no good by Insana. And the rebound tapped around. Finally, Xavier with control. They'll bring it into the front court. Pfefferly. Back off for Kroll. Out top for Mares. Run into his own by his own man because Ludwig shoved Pfefferly on the high screen. So we'll shoot free throws here on the bonus now. Substitutions now for the Hawks as Hayden Quimby checks back in along with Tyler Brightman. Checking out is Twombly and Kroll. Xavier runs a lot of the same guys out there. 6'2", 6'1", 6 foot, shoot threes.
Yep.
Another empty trip from the free throw line here as Lockridge comes down with the rebound, tries to feed Young up ahead. Turnover Menasha. Official initially pointed in the wrong direction, but it is Xavier ball. 7:17 left to go here first half. Again, not really synced up with the scoreboard here at Torchy Clark Gym as they move the clock around as part of their displays. Feeding to the post for Brightman. Big bump there. Manages to pivot his way all the way around Ludvigsen and hit the layup.
Nice job by Brightman keeping that pivoted foot and getting a nice left-handed layup.
Don't see a lot of that in terms of post play anymore in the modern game. Kids either get into the post and turn around immediately or they just kick it back out for a three. Nice on the baseline there by Brightman. Pfefferly attacks, but then throws it away as here comes Insana again. Insana behind the back to the glass, and he's fouled.
Got a lot of energy.
He knows he's on the video stream tonight, so he wants to look good. I like it. So Insana will go to the line to shoot two. Third team foul on the Hawks. See how the sophomore does at the line. This is the first. Insana averaging just 2 points per contest so far this year. Second free throw, that one rims out no good. Something more for the sophomore to work on. Lead stays at 14. Trefferly into the front court, fakes the three. Now wide open three by Quimby, that's no good. And we'll get a foul as contact is made from behind by Mares. I'd like to thank everyone for not yelling over the back. That's not a foul. Substitution back in for Xavier again is Reed Hippus. Back in for Menasha is Riley Yonker. Can't feed Ludvigsen, so here come the Hawks again. Nice attack to the glass. Shot good, and a foul will be called. Potential three-point play for Kroll.
Yeah, right now for the Blue Jays, way too many turnovers, and again, just not stopping that dribble penetration. That time, Kroll took it right to the hoop and made the acrobatic layup, and then we're going to get a timeout by the Blue Jays.
Yeah, we're going to get a timeout called by head coach Wirtz, so we will take one as well as soon as we find out how long we're going to go. Back in 60 seconds, you are watching the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week.
What is the mark of a true builder? At Myron Construction, we believe it's in the details. It's the strong sense of commitment to the people and places in which we work. The more than 100 years of experience we bring to every project site. It's our labor force, 1,200 strong. Our investment in cutting-edge equipment and technology. And our commitment to exceeding expectations. Most of all, it's our passion for bringing dreams to life. This is building excellence.
To some, your dad, or grandpa, mom, big sis, the crazy cousin. We're known in so many ways. But just a number? That shouldn't be one of them. At Fox Communities Credit Union, we'll help you run the numbers or understand your credit score. But those numbers aren't how we'll know you, because we'll know you. Fox Communities Credit Union, helping you make life happen.
Welcome back, Torchy Clark Gymnasium. Jonathan Kraus, Gary Brolowski with you here tonight on the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week. Check us out on Twitter. I'm usually yelling about hockey. Gary's yelling about the Packers and Brewers.
That's true.
First free throw is no good.
And the Badgers' inability to hit free throws down the
Yes.
stretch.
In the front court, Lockridge will hit a three for Menasha. Cuts the deficit down to 13. Yeah, I can't even complain about the Badgers because as soon as I turn them on, they start missing every single shot. I even cursed the volleyball team.
You did,
the
I
other
saw
night.
that.
Unbelievable. That pass too far, but a foul will be called as Insana was going up to make the catch.
See, I was skeptical of that, and then I saw your tweet when they were up 2-0.
Yes.
You turned it on, and they lost 2 sets.
Yes.
And then you turn it off, and they won in the fifth. I hope you didn't watch the pit game. Or
Actually, I did not.
So
My wife was providing me updates from the living room as she was watching. That's going to be an over and back. Yes. The inbounds pass had come in, and for some reason, Yonker thought that he didn't have to play it. 5:37 left to go here in the first half. We apologize. No game clock here tonight. We'll try to get that in the second half if we can convince the scoreboard operator to keep the clock in the same spot.
Which I don't think will happen.
No, they seem to have their graphics and videos all set to go. Brightman, nice corral on the pass there. Works in the lane, big step, and no travel called, but instead it's Young into the front court for Menasha. Splits the D, attacks the glass, can't hit. Brightman with a rebound. Pfefferly will push into the front court. Guarded by Insana. Far side Quimby. And now back over here to Twombly. Brightman will try the three. That's off back iron. Young with a rebound. Little shake and bake to the lane, and Brightman with a rejection. Ludvigsen can't hit on the putback. And here come the Hawks again. Lead pass Twombly, kicks it back out. Three on the way by Kroll is good.
5-point swing, just like that.
Modern game, too. Guy
Yep.
right underneath the basket for a layup, kicks it out for a three. 16-point lead again here for the Hawks. Insana goes off glass and hits. Explosive move there as he went up between two men and elevated over everybody. Pfefferly. Twombly out for Brightman. Near side, three on the way by Pfefferly. That's off rim, no good. And ball tipped around. Insana kicks it away and finally corralled by the Blue Jays. Lockridge across the timeline. Young. Insana will attack again to the glass and hit. Vinny the Microwave Johnson. Oh, that's Insana. Layup, other end is good. And then a little bit of World Cup action there from Nate Twombly. And we're going to get a timeout. Did we have the timeout before the hoop?
Right after the basket,
Okay.
Coach Klarner called it 30.
All right. So we will take this opportunity then to tell you about one of our participating sponsors for tonight's game, and that is Goss Auto Body. At Goss Auto Body, they work towards making your life easy and stress-free. All your collision, body work, and towing needs. Free walk-in estimates. Goss works with all insurance companies, and they have a fleet of rental vehicles, along with ASE-certified technicians. Goss will service all makes and models, guaranteed expert color matching as well, along with a written limited lifetime warranty. They're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Check them out online at gossautobody.com. So that is the correct score, 34-20, Menasha on top. 3:38 left to go here in the first half. And Xavier will come back out in their full court press as Young handles here in the back court. Hawks fall back into half court man-to-man. Young hands it off. Just whine it, probes, finds Lockridge down the lane, he hits. Menasha doing an excellent job here in the last 4 or 5 minutes of just attacking the glass with quickness and aggression. And save back out for Pfefferly. He'll attack glass and no basket. Foul was on the floor. Official gave us a little bit of drama there. Blew the whistle. Ball hung on the rim. Then he decided it wasn't going to count.
Yes, unfortunately for Sam, not the NBA, and didn't get the continuation. But back at the line, shooting the bonus. 19 foul for Menasha.
Yep, so still single bonus. And again, Xavier has not been sharp on their three-point shooting here tonight, or free throw shooting. First one is good.
Not one more.
Menasha going into their press break.
Good try.
Yep. You know, it's all, when you talk about young players, it's all these little things, you know, just the knowing that we're shooting bonus free throws here. You know, if that had missed, they probably wouldn't even attack the glass. Young into the front court. Off for Yonker. And now handing off for Wynant. Insana gets cut off. Pull-up jumper, air ball. And a hand check foul will now be called on Brightman. Sixth team foul on the Hawks. So we are not yet. That's his second. And he'll check out. Substitution in for him, Reed Hippus. One of the outstanding football players for Xavier during the fall. Pass comes out high for Lockridge. Near side for Young. Out for Insana. Spins in, kicks it out. Yonker can't hit. There's Lockridge again. Back up, can't hit again. Insana active underneath and he scores. I can't believe that he came into tonight's game only averaging 2 points a game. He is everywhere.
He is, as I said, high energy.
3 on the way. Twombly hits. All right, check that. That is Krull. Krull with the 3. Great way to answer a little 4-0 run. Put your team back up by 15. 2:05 left to go here in the first half. Winded to Young. Works off the screen. Gets bumped. And Quimby will pick up the foul. That's his first foul, 7th team foul, so both teams now in the bonus here for the rest of the first half, which has 1:57 left to go. Young, first trip to the line tonight, and he misses. Unfortunately, I'm not keeping my usual stats here tonight, but I would say we're about 25% or worse on free throw shooting, 2 teams combined. Pfefferly on the far side. Krull will try another 3. That rims out. And Yonker with the rebound, gives it off for Wynant across the timeline. 1:34 left to go here, first half. Try the crossover. Into the corner, Young will try the spot up 3. That's off. Pfefferly into the front court. Krull, nice pass into the post for Hippus, and he's fouled from behind. As coming in with Lockridge. That's his second foul, 10th team foul, so 2 free throws coming up here for Hippus. Hippus on the season, as he converts the first, comes into tonight's game averaging just 2.8 points per contest. I'd imagine he's seeing a bit more minutes tonight due to the injury loss of Alex Sherwood.
Yeah, I think there'll be quite a few guys that's going to have to step up now while Alex is out with that wrist, looks like a wrist injury.
Second free throw, no good. So the lead stays at 16 for the Hawks. 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go first half. Wynant for Ludvigsen. And out of Young. Nice shake and bake move there. It was cut off along the baseline by Hippus. Wynant. His own crossover. Pops, hits, no good. The lost start of the mid-range jump shots. Into the post, looking to swing something there is Twombly, can't hit. Skying for the rebound is Yonker. 35 seconds left, and it looks like Coach Wirtz is going to have his Blue Jays play for the final shot of the half, down 16. That's Young handling out top. He's in trouble now, needs someone to come to him as he slapped away from behind. As getting dirty there was, well, getting on the floor, I should say, was Twombly, and they're going to say that it is...
I believe Menasha's ball.
Yeah, the official who's down here on the baseline on lead was asking the official here out on the point.
My bad.
Which direction he wanted to go. So it'll be Xavier ball. Late substitution as Brightman will check in with 2 fouls here right before halftime. Luke Krull returns as well. Insana back in for the Blue Jays. So now Xavier will play for the final shot with 8 seconds left. 5 as they feed into the post for Brightman, stolen away. Here comes Lockridge with 3, with 2 to the glass. Insana layup, good at the buzzer. Perfectly done there by Menasha on the break. So our score at the half, Xavier 40, Menasha 26. We will take a break. When we come back, we'll get you some first half scoring and a little bit of a, we'll try to get some scores from around the area as well. And Gary will break down this first half as what we saw here so far this afternoon, or this evening I should say, on the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream Game of the Week.
A century is made up of minutes, but more importantly, of moments. Moments of hard work, dedication, challenges, and triumphs. From Myron Construction, the past 100 years were built by the steady hands of tradespeople who laid a strong foundation and continues to thrive because of our passionate team members. As we close this significant chapter of our history, our sights are set on what we will accomplish together in the years to come, because together we'll continue building excellence.
A world of opportunities closer to home. The University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. With over 250 majors, minors, and emphases, no matter what you plan to do or be, we can help you get there. On campus or online, UW-Oshkosh.
As a business owner, you're not afraid to get your hands dirty, to roll up your sleeves and get to work. Your success is built by the sweat of your brow. And if small business is the backbone of America, isn't it about time someone had your back? At Fox Communities Credit Union, we believe our community's business owners deserve more than just a line of credit and great rates. You deserve a business partner who listens, a business partner who's got your back. Fox Communities Credit Union, helping you make life and business happen.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pete Haley at North Star Dental Group. Have missing or broken teeth made you lose your smile? It's not hopeless. We're dedicated to providing exceptional care, a gentle touch, and stunning results at an affordable cost.
Cosmetic dentistry has helped thousands of people change their lives. North Star Dental specializes in restoring and replacing damaged or missing teeth and can show you cost-effective ways to achieve the smile you want.
North Star Dental, changing your life by changing your smile.
I'm Julia Clemmy. I'm a member relationship officer. When it comes to auto loans, I like to explain to the members how the process works so that they understand how to do electronic signing, how they're going to pick up the check, where the deposit is going to come from. I can put it into slower gear for a first-time borrower, put it into overdrive for a borrower that's borrowed many times, and they can have a check within the hour. We help make life happen.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
Welcome back to Torchy Clark Gymnasium here at Xavier High School. Our score at the break, Xavier 40, Menasha 26. Very spirited first half, I would add. After tonight, we're going to be back here coming up on Saturday. It's girls action, though, as the Hawks will play host to Fox Valley Lutheran in another big conference matchup. As you can see, Fox Valley Lutheran having a great season on the girls' side. 3-0 in conference play, 5-1 overall. Xavier 2-1 overall, 2-1 in the conference, 4-3 overall. I do not have the call of that one. Do we know off the top of our heads?
Might be BJ and Zach.
You are correct. So that'll work out perfectly for those two. That will be partaking in a Christmas party that night. So got out of that one. Taking a look here at the first half of scoring, and you'll have to bear with me here because I don't have my usual book in front, so what I have to do is go with the official scorer down at the table. Sam Pfefferly leading the way for Xavier here so far tonight as he has, 9 points at the break. Hayden Quimby with 9 points as well. Ian Mayers with 3 so far. Luke Krull has 11 points so far. Nate Twombly with 2, and Tyler Brightman with 4 so far. Reed Hippis, 1 point, 1 of 4 free throw shooting for Reed here so far tonight. In terms of foul trouble, Tyler Brightman, the only one on the Hawks with at least 2 fouls. Meanwhile, leading scorer in the first half for the Blue Jays was the sophomore Michael Insana. He went for 8 points in the first half. Trayvon Lockridge finished the half with 5 points. Tavares Young finished with 3. Riley Yonker with 4 points so far. Parker Wynant, who came into tonight averaging 6 a game, has 1 point so far. And the big man Quinn Ludvigsen has 2 points so far. In terms of foul trouble, Jean-Claude McComey has 3 fouls. That's why we didn't see much of him late in the first half. Lockridge with 2, Ludvigsen with 2, and Wynant with 2. So a couple of Blue Jays will have to be careful on the defensive end coming up here in the second half. So what we're going to do is let you know about our friends at Goss Auto Body, participating sponsor for tonight's game. At Goss Auto Body, they work towards making your life easy and stress-free. They can take care of all your collision, bodywork, and towing needs. They also offer free walk-in estimates. Goss works with all insurance companies, and they have a fleet of rental vehicles and ASE-certified technicians serving all makes and models. Guaranteed expert color matching as well, along with a written limited lifetime warranty. Goss Auto Body is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Online at any time at gossautobody.com. So we'll break away from our coverage here for just a couple of minutes. Back with the second half. You're watching the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week.
As a business owner, you're not afraid to get your hands dirty, to roll up your sleeves and get to work. Your success is built by the sweat of your brow. And if small business is the backbone of America, isn't it about time someone had your back? At Fox Communities Credit Union, we believe our community's business owners deserve more than just a line of credit and great rates. You deserve a business partner who listens, a business partner who's got your back. Fox Communities Credit Union, helping you make life and business happen.
A world of opportunities, closer to home. The University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. With over 250 majors, minors, and emphases, no matter what you plan to do or be, we can help you get there. On campus or online, UW-Oshkosh.
Jonathan Kraus, Gary Brolowski with you here on the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week. And Gary, your thoughts here on what was a fairly entertaining first half?
Yeah, very entertaining. Two teams that play very hard, and I'll give a lot of credit to Menasha. The thing is, again, what we talked about is their youth, and it certainly showed that first half. But to their credit, and one thing that I was really impressed with, and especially with Nazana, is how hard these kids play, how Coach Wirtz has them both on the offense and defensive end. The problem right now is you can't teach experience, and that's going to have to come with playing time. And we saw a lot of mental mistakes. We saw some physical mistakes that are very correctable, and I think that's what Coach Wirtz certainly can hang his head high on. That a lot of these mistakes that these young men are making are certainly correctable. And I thought on the opposite end, Xavier, without Alex Sherwood, who's out with a wrist injury, I thought they stepped up. When it was a relatively tight game in the first half, Quimby had 3 straight three-pointers to sort of separate, and that separation has pretty much existed the end of the first half. So, Xavier, with Alex Sherwood or not, they're going to still play the same basketball. Again, the full court pressure, we saw it a couple weeks ago, Jonathan. Oshkosh West had a lot of problems with it, and tonight, same thing for the Menasha. A lot of turnovers coming off the full court press, and for that, when that happens, leads to easy baskets and sometimes easy three-pointers for the Xavier Hawks.
And again, our apologies. We're not going to have a game clock for you here tonight. The way that the scoreboard operates here at Torchy Clark Gym now, where they've gone to a video board, they don't keep the clock in the same spot. So as soon as we zoom in on where it's supposed to be in our game clock camera, they put it in a different spot.
Yeah, after every make for a Xavier hoop, they go to the player who made it, and his picture shows up on the video board, and then they move the clock when that happens, and then when they come back to the regular game clock, it moves. So, and then there's a third when they have ads there. So it's a lot of confusion. I said the old, remember, I mean, that would take the old flip cards.
Yes. So the starting five for Menasha here in the second half: Riley Yonker, Parker Wynant, Jean-Claude Makume, Quinn Ludvigsen, and Tavares Young. As they'll have the ball first here to start the second half. That's Young on the far side. Out top for Wynant. Attacking from the corner is Yonker. Back to Young. And now Wynant. Makume picks up the dribble. Wynant goes baseline and then they steal, but they're going to say Brightman had his heel out of bounds as he got ready to turn things up court. And the ball will go back to Menasha.
Too bad. Brightman did an excellent job. Great help defense. Saw the passing lane, but just got his foot on the end line.
Wynant triggers into Young as Blue Jays will reset. Still the opening possession here in the second half. Yonker, Ludvigsen. Good patience there, finds Yonker again. Big bump, no foul, and now a foul is called. And they are going to get Luke Krull. And it will send Wynant to the line for the shoot free, check that. It will send Yonker to the line to shoot free throws for the first time tonight. Riley came into tonight's game leading scorer on the season for the Blue Jays, averaging 11.8 points per contest.
And I thought, Jonathan, the first half, I thought Xavier's defense did a really nice job on Yonker, but I also thought he was pretty unselfish. Numerous times he had an opportunity to take it to the basket, and he passed it up. This time, the first opportunity he had, he took it strong. That might have been one of the adjustments that they told Riley's be more aggressive offensively.
Second free throw, no good, so we continue to be below 50% free throw shooting in this game. Both teams combined. Twombly, or check that, Krull, directing some traffic here. Kind of frustrated that no one's coming to him. Now it's Twombly. Brightman will try the three, and that's off iron. Yonker will hand it off for Young. Into the corner, Makume will try a three. Brightman with the rebound. Beverly thought about the long three, and now he'll set up the offense. Wide open off the ball screen, hits. Against Xavier, you can't go under the ball screen out high. You just can't. Yonker again. Ludvigsen. And now Makume. Nice little crossover. Gets to the glass and scores and is fouled.
The Xavier coach is looking for a travel, which may have been, but, you know, give credit to the kid. He kept the pivot foot and made a nice spin move and got the left-hand layup to fall.
Man, it's a good thing we don't have replay. I'd be doing the slow-mo NBC it, you know. Free throw no good.
Checking out that pivot foot.
Yep. 16:06 left to go here for the second half. Krull from the corner, no good. Makume with the rebound. Wynant, far side Young. Now Makume again. He'll go up strong, too strong. And the rebound tipped around to Mares, who gets it out to Pfefferly to the front court. Mares will try the three. That's an air ball. Then mistiming the jump was Young, and he had it tipped out of bounds off of him, I guess. Substitution, Makume out, and Lockridge returns. Trayvon with 2 points in the first half. They find Brightman, but he loses the handle. Trips up Young, and a foul will be called. That'll be Brightman's third. Tough situation there. You're reaching for the ball, and then the next thing you know, your opponent's foot is there. You got nowhere to go. Substitution, Hippus will check in. Brightman will go to the bench with the 3 fouls.
I'll tell you, Menasha, you get a couple hoops, couple stops, get this under 10, you can certainly make it a bowl game. They're teetering around that 14, 15-point mark now for a while. Just can't get over that 10-point hump.
15:30 left to go here in the second half. And can't bring you a game clock. Oh, we could, but it would only be on about 1/10 of the time. Young tried to kick it out and then tipped it away. Yonker unable to handle. Once that ball's tipped, you can come back down with it. You don't need to try to tip it away.
Yeah, I think fortunately for Menasha, we're not keeping track of turnovers tonight, but they've had an awful lot of them.
Again, very young team. Right now they've got 3 sophomores on the floor. Unable to get to the bucket. And here comes Lockridge, who turned it over.
Again, just playing too fast. You got to slow down and control yourself a little bit. These sophomores are got one speed right now.
Yep. But you can see just getting some seasoning here. Wow, they're going to be a handful. Wow.
Oh, absolutely.
No kick. There's Yonker. Was able to stop the shot, the pass with his foot. Here comes Winan off for Young. Finds Ludvigsen down the lane, puts it up and hits. Breaks a long stretch of scorelessness for both teams, and the lead's down to 12.
Yep.
And a foul will be called, because I think they got Winan coming in from behind. So Winan picks up that one.
I tell you, Ludvigsen does a nice job when he gets underneath, is using his body, drawing a little bit of contact, and he's got that left-handed shot that he gets himself using the body, gives him that little separation. He had a couple nice looks in the first half, and then nice conversion on that last trip down for the Blue Jays.
Michael Insana checks back in for Winan, who goes to the bench with a couple fouls. Winan also a sophomore. Let's get near side, play there by Twombly. Into the post. Quimby tried to turn and shoot, but a foul will be called on the floor. Young with a hold. We used to call that mouse in the house when you got the height advantage, taking the point guard down into the low post. They come out high for Twombly, for Hippus, and off our side, Pfefferly. Spin move, can't hit though. Now knocked away from Ludvigsen, and they're gonna say that it is Xavier ball. Ludvigsen, one of the rare juniors. There's only 3 of those on the roster for Menasha as well. Only one that really sees any playing time. Into the corner, 3 on the way is good by Quimby.
Yeah, again, where you got to find your man and get out. And Menasha just a little slow, and they made him pay.
That's one of the oldest inbounds plays in the book. You just screen the guy and goes to the corner. Winan can't hit the 3, or Yonker rather can't hit the 3. And here comes Quimby again in the front court. Pfefferly spot up 3. That's off. And the rebound pulled down by Lockridge. He'll look to push. Long lead past Yonker. Attacks the glass. Has it rejected as Hippus goes up. Lead pass. There's Insana again. Loses the handle. Off glass. Too strong. The shot by Twombly. And now we're going to get a timeout just to settle everybody down, I think. Called by Menasha. So we'll take one as well. Back in 30 seconds, you're watching the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week.
Time. We all get the same 24 hours, and how we spend it is different for each of us. At Fox Communities Credit Union, we want to help you make the most of it. Imagine a loan in your hands in about a day, up to $40,000 to help you make whatever's next possible. It's about time, a new kind of loan, helping you make life happen.
As we come out of timeout, you can see Xavier enjoys a 15-point lead. 13:21 left to go in the game. And it'll be Blue Jays ball. Inside of the trigger in. He'll come into Young. Ludvigsen off for Lockridge. Lockridge spins away from the double team into the lane, then a foul will be called. The way Quimby reacted, it's on him. Nope, actually it'll be on Nate Twombly. That's his first foul. And the fourth team foul now on the Hawks. Inbounds Yonker, went up thinking he was going to shoot, had that taken away and then throws it away. Pfefferly off for Twombly. Back to Pfefferly. Into the corner, and they're going to say that Sana got a hand on it, and it'll stay with the Hawks. If this was the NBA, we'd be going to a 3-minute review right now. Substitution as Lockridge returns here off the dead ball. And now Twombly Kroll will check back in as well. Pfefferly will go to the bench. Also back for Menasha is Parker Wynant, playing with 3 fouls. Inbounds to Kroll, and now near side for Quimby. Hippus will try a 3. Rims out. Lockridge skies for the rebound. He'll push the pace. Into the front court. Attacks glass. Knocks a man over. And a charge will be called. I think he thought about stopping and maybe hitting a jump shot or dumping it off, but got over his skis, as we say. Couldn't stop.
Yeah, I think Hippus wasn't set, but I think the offensive player was just too much out of control for the officials just to let it go.
12:35 left to go here in regulation. Kroll has it. Now Twombly. Back to Kroll. Spot up 3. In and out. Cold shooting night from behind the arc here, relatively speaking, for Xavier.
Yeah.
A couple of guys have gone on some hot streaks, but otherwise it's been hit or miss.
Okay, Lockridge's done a great job the second half on the boards for the Blue Jays, excuse me.
Wynant has it now. Works off the high screen. Insano will try the spot up 3. That's no good. Kroll with a rebound. Up ahead for Quimby. Down the lane, layup good. Nice breakout by Gallucci. His first points on the night. And the Hawks extend their lead now. Largest of the night, 17 points.
Nice
underneath Ludvigsen. Ludvigsen now with 8 on the night. Quimby thought about a 3. He'll hand it off instead to Twombly. A couple of Hawks next to each other as Hippus pivots around. Finally kicks it back out for Quimby. They go far side, Kroll. Down the lane, layup no good as Hippus couldn't hit. And Sana with the rebound. Yonker check back in on the last dead ball. Off for Lockridge. They now wind it. And Sana looking to attack. Little pocket pass Lockridge, not his shot, but tipped to Yonker, who scores. Trims things back down to a 13-point deficit for Menasha. Near side, Quimby. That shot no good, and here comes Menasha again. Chance to get it down to as low as perhaps 10. Kick near side corner. Ludvigsen will try the spot up 3. Can't convert there. Kroll, long lead pass. Twombly ahead of everybody. Layup good and a foul. As soon as Ludvigsen put that up, Twombly took off and beat him down court on the long lead pass. Substitutions now as Mares and Pfefferly will check in for Xavier. And in for the first time tonight for Menasha is Tyler Moore. Moore, a junior, 6 foot. Comes into tonight looking for his first points. Ludvigsen now with his 3rd foul will go to the bench. And Twombly will try to add to that 15-point lead. Second free throw, good. Now he'll come out. Brightman will check back in with 3 fouls. And the Hawks will get back into their full court press, 3/4 court. Winding across the timeline. Near side, Yonker. Thought about the pull-up jumper, forced to kick it back out. Sana. Always looking to attack with the basketball. Pregame. Now back out. Yonker gets free for the three and hits. Whistle and a foul in the back court. It's going to be called against Winans, and he is back to the bench. That's going to be his fourth. Young will check back in. Tavares, one of the rare seniors that gets a lot of playing time here for Menasha. Krull up ahead for Hippus, and now across the timeline with Pfefferly. Pfefferly looks to attack, it's tripped up. And Sana wondering why the foul was called, but didn't move the feet fast enough. Just to give you some idea, once a ball handler gets the head and the shoulders ahead of the defender, if you come in from the side, nice inbounds pass there as Hippus scores easily.
Yeah, again, youthful mistake. You got to pick up your man, and I think we've seen that 2 or 3 times tonight on inbounds plays by Menasha.
Just to finish the thought on officiating here, as soon as the ball handler gets the head and shoulders and the upper torso past the defender, the call is going to go against the defense. Another turnover, long lead pass, getting a hand on it is Pregame, but it is coming in Krull, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Stops the clock with 9:21 left to go here in the first half, or second half, excuse me. Seventh team foul on Menasha, so we're bonus the rest of the way. First free throw is good. Substitutions, Ludvigsen and Lockridge will check back in. Moore and Insana will check out. Back to the line, Krull. Can't get that one to go. Lockridge the rebound. Nearly stolen away as Pfefferly got a hand on it. By the way, I should acknowledge that legendary local coach John Myron is on the Menasha bench as a member of...
John Milkey.
Or John Milkey, excuse me, yes.
Yes.
What did I say?
Myron.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Another legendary coach.
Yep. John Milkey, I should say.
Yeah, he helped Coach Milkey last year join Coach Wirtz on the bench, and yeah, you're right. Legendary is a great word for Coach Milkey.
Speaking of missing a towel, where's his towel? To the line will go Pregame to shoot 2 and converts on the first. Again, don't have my usual stat set up here tonight, but pretty sure we're still below 50% free throw shooting, both teams combined. Converts on both that time, though.
I'm guessing Xavier may have risen that number up a little bit. Oh, there we go.
Lockridge to the glass, and he hits. So Menasha giving Xavier a little taste of their own medicine with the full court press. Cuts the lead down to 12. On top, Pfefferly 3, short. Krull, though, with the offensive rebound. Hippus will try a 3. That's no good. Krull, another rebound. He's fouled from behind is Young. Got him.
That's what's frustrating when you're a coach. When you give up 2 or 3 opportunities for a team like Xavier, you know eventually they're going to convert.
Krull of the line to shoot 2 makes the first. And every time Menasha's had a little mini run here, there's been an answer from Xavier.
They just can't get, I think 12 is as close as they've gotten it a couple times here this half.
1 out of 2. Here comes Young into the front court. Finds Lockridge. Lockridge had, nice pass underneath. Ludvigsen. Great look by Lockridge that
Yeah.
time. And now they come back with the press.
Say
Beverly
Lockridge
to
just
the
has
front
nice
court.
Oh, off the foot.
Yep, that'll be Menasha ball. You just feel, I mean, there is a ton of energy on this Menasha bench.
I tell you, Lockridge and Nasana, two guys that haven't. They play hard and fast, and you know, you're right, Jonathan. You said earlier, give this team a little bit of time, and you know, it certainly could be a handful later this year, and it's certainly down in the next couple of years.
8:15 left to go here in the second half as the lead down to 11 for Xavier, but Menasha could get it down to single digits for the first time since about midway through the first half. McComie travel.
Yep.
And that's why Menasha hasn't been able to put together any long runs. Just turnovers stymie them.
Yeah, too many empty possessions.
Inbounds pass comes to Brightman. Back to Hippus, and now Pfefferly will dribble across the timeline. Into the corner, Mares, and Ludvigsen with a steal. Good hands there. McComie into the front court. Gets bumped, then passes it to no one as Yonker is able to recover, and a timeout will be called from the bench. We will take one as well. Back in 60 seconds, you are watching the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week.
Time. We all get the same 24 hours, and how we spend it is different for each of us. At Fox Communities Credit Union, we want to help you make the most of it. Imagine a loan in your hands in about a day, up to $40,000 to help you make whatever's next possible. It's about time, a new kind of loan, helping you make life happen.
As a business owner, you're not afraid to get your hands dirty, to roll up your sleeves and get to work. Your success is built by the sweat of your brow. And if small business is the backbone of America, isn't it about time someone had your back? At Fox Communities Credit Union, we believe our community's business owners deserve more than just a line of credit and great rates. You deserve a business partner who listens, a business partner who's got your back. Fox Communities Credit Union, helping you make life and business happen.
Back out of timeout, Jonathan Kraus, Gary Berlowski with you tonight here on the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week. As you can see, Xavier, who was once up by as much as 19 here in the second half, has had their lead trimmed down to 11. And Menasha has the ball coming out of the timeout. Yonker on the right wing. Finds Ludvigsen, spot up three, back iron. And the rebound is pulled down by Twombly. Up ahead for Pfefferly, he'll push into the front court. Near side, and a foul will be called as Quimby tried to drive. And that'll go on Young. That is his fourth foul. So a couple of Blue Jays players playing with some serious foul trouble here. Young and Wynand both with four. And to the line, Hayden Quimby, shooting 1-1, makes the first. Substitution, speaking of Wynand, he's back in. Young will check out. Quimby returns to the line and converts both. Lead back up to 13. Winding across the timeline, off for Ludvigsen, and now Lockridge. Trying to kick it far side, Yonker recovers. Jumper just inside the arc is no good. Rebound pulled down by Krull. Into the front court, Quimby, back to Krull. Far side for Pfefferly. Out for Quimby. Krull finds a cutting. That was Pfefferly couldn't hit, gets his own rebound though. Stuck in traffic, and a timeout is called from the Xavier bench. Head coach Dylan Wirtz, I think, trying to argue here that when the timeout was called, there was not a clear possession held by Xavier, but the timeout was granted apparently before the ball got knocked away. We'd like to thank one of our participating sponsors tonight, and that is Goss Auto Body. At Goss Auto Body, they work towards making your life easy and stress-free. For all your collision, bodywork, and towing needs, along with free walk-in estimates. Goss works with all insurance companies, and they have a fleet of rental vehicles along with ASE certified technicians. They service all makes and models with guaranteed expert color matching and a written limited lifetime warranty. Goss Auto Body is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., and they're always online at gossautobody.com. Xavier will have it here as we come back out of the timeout. 6:54 left to go in the second half. Again, struggling to bring you a clock camera tonight, so we'll keep you updated on the time as it winds down. Pfefferly thought about the three. Instead, will come out high for Twombly. Backdoor cut, Krull kicks it out. Brightman three, no good. Yonker with a rebound. Xavier coming into tonight averages in the 80s for their games offensively. On pace right now for about 65. Yonker, nice move, baseline hits. Lead back down to 11. Brightman to Twombly. Twombly looking to back his way down. Kicks Pfefferly, got away, no, did not get away with the travel. Dragged the pivot foot before he put it on the floor. And Menasha another chance to cut into make it a single-digit deficit. McComey, who's playing with 4 fouls himself, will inbound to Wynant, who's playing with 4 fouls. Ludvigsen and now Lockridge. Fakes to Yonker, spins in the lane, throws one up off glass, no good. Rebound though by Wynant, as nobody boxed him out. Comes out high for McComey. Down the lane, tries to kick it out, but getting a hand on it for the turnover is Twombly. Another empty trip for the Blue Jays, still down 11, 5:45 left to go in the game. Crawl out top for Quimby. And out for Brightman. Back to Quimby, he'll attack. Gives it off to Krull, and swinging far side, Twombly. Cutting Krull, throws one up, no good, but a foul will be called. And that'll be on Yonker.
Yeah, Menasha just unable to get this Xavier lead into single digits. Numerous times it's been at 11 here the last 3 minutes, and now Xavier able to get it maybe possibly back up to 13 if they can convert both free throws.
First foul on Yonker, and it's the 10th team foul, so Xavier's in the double bonus the rest of the way here tonight, and they missed the first. They give me about 5 minutes here in the postgame show. I'll figure out free throw shooting percentage. Check the official book. Second free throw rolls in for Krull. Back to a 12-point lead. Menasha again a chance to get it down to single digits. Wynant drives, kicks far side corner. Lockridge. Back out now for Yonker. Attacks, kicks back out Lockridge. They're giving him the three, taking away the penetration. Near side Yonker, spot up three, that's short. Brightman with the rebound. Off for Pfefferly into the front court. Pfefferly again. Down the lane, but can't hit. And another offensive rebound, Brightman, and he's fouled. Ludvigsen got him. Xavier is not big, but they're taking advantage of offensive rebounds.
Yeah, well, speaking of not big, is Menasha. I think the biggest person on there that plays on the court is 6'2". Brightman, 6'5" for Xavier. So that's the one thing, too, that Menasha's limited is in height this year.
Free throw, no good. Insana will check back in, and Yonker will check out. Brightman trying to make the back end, and he does. 13-point lead as Xavier continues to kind of trickle things away here. 4:50 left to go in regulation. Lockridge looks to attack, gets to the glass, throws one up, no good. A little out of control there again. Twombly for Quimby. Back out for Pfefferly. Hands it off for Twombly and Pfefferly. See if Xavier decides to take the air out of the ball a little bit. Nope, they find Twombly on the backdoor cut. Forced to kick it out. Spot up three, Krull, good. That may be the dagger. 16-point lead now with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in regulation. Wind it, far side Young, who's checked back in with 4 fouls. Young recovers. Insana. He'll attack. Knocks a couple guys down, and a block will be called against Krull. That's just the 16th foul against Menasha, or Xavier, so Menasha will not be shooting free throws here until the next foul.
I thought that was a good call. It looked like Nisana had the corner turned and Krull trying to catch up to him, put his chest into him. He doesn't agree with the call, but I think the officials got that one correct.
Substitution, Yonker checks back in for Young. As Wynant triggers in underneath the basket. Finds Yonker. Out top for Lockridge. Lockridge to the hole, and a foul will be called. That whistled on Sam Pfefferly. That's his second foul. And it will send Lockridge to the line to shoot 2. .353 left to go here, second half. First free throw is good. Lockridge ready with the second. Everything but in. Rebound pulled down by Krull. Pfefferly into the front court. 15-point lead here for the Hawks. And now an offensive foul is going to be called. Apparently hooked him. Oh no, moving screen. Yeah, Brightman picks up his 4th there on the moving screen up top. So an opportunity for the Blue Jays to again cut into the lead. Wynant struggles with the ball there. Sana has it now. Back off for Wynant. Lockridge. Lockridge picks it up, and Sana again. Loses the handle. And it's loose on the floor, and Krull finally able to get rid of it. And it'll be Pfefferly to bring it across the timeline. 3:05 left to go here in regulation. Krull thought about a 3. And now Twombly. Brightman thought about a 3. Back off for Twombly. Pfefferly right in the circle. He'll pull the trigger. No good again, and Sana skies for the rebound. Menasha needs quick hoops here. Down by 15. Kick near side corner. Yonker for 3. That's an air ball. Pushing the pace back the other way. Quimby spins, can't hit. Rebound. Brightman back up and scores. Timeout called by Xavier from the bench. We'll take one as well. Back at 60 seconds. You are watching the Fox Communities Credit Union Video Stream Game of the Week.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pete Haley at North Star Dental Group. Have missing or broken teeth made you lose your smile? It's not hopeless. We're dedicated to providing exceptional care, a gentle touch, and stunning results at an affordable cost.
Cosmetic dentistry has helped thousands of people change their lives. North Star Dental specializes in restoring and replacing damaged or missing teeth and can show you cost-effective ways to achieve the smile you want.
North Star Dental, changing your life by changing your smile.
To some, your dad, or grandpa, mom, big sis, the crazy cousin. We're known in so many ways. But just a number? That shouldn't be one of them. At Fox Communities Credit Union, we'll help you run the numbers or understand your credit score. But those numbers aren't how we'll know you, because we'll know you. Fox Communities Credit Union, helping you make life happen.
Don't forget our next video stream game will be girls action right back here at Torchy Clark Gymnasium. Fox Valley Lutheran taking on Xavier. That is coming up Saturday evening here on the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream Game of the Week. 2:25 left to go here in regulation as Menasha trails by 17. Wynant tries a tough jumper, contested, and is unable to hit. Here come the Hawks again. Likely going to run some clock. Clock up 17. Krull for Hippus. Far side. He'll take a three there as Twombly attempts it. No good. Good hustle by Krull. Finds Twombly again. He'll take it inside. Left hand off glass and hit. Lead back up to 19, matching the largest of the night here for the Hawks. Young fights his way into the lane. Throws one up. No good. Hippus with the rebound. And now Quimby will walk it across the timeline. They come over to Hippus as we wind down to a minute 35 left to go in regulation. Pfefferly directing some traffic out top. Twombly has it again. Guarded by Young. Hippus on the wing. And Krull. And Quimby. Minute 12 left to go in regulation. Krull again. And Quimby. Lockridge will come out, try to defend him, get a count on. No count yet. Still no count. Now there's still no count. Now the count's on. As Quimby goes off glass, can't hit, ball tipped and corralled by Hippus. 42 seconds left to go in regulation. Pfefferly kicks corner, gets it back. Krull, 30 seconds left to go. Twombly, and finally a timeout is called from the Xavier bench. We'll keep it here. Taking a look at who's coming up next for each of these teams. For Menasha, they'll be on the road again coming up on Friday night as they take on the Seymour Thunder. As for Xavier, they're in action on Friday night at West De Pere. West De Pere undefeated in the Bay Conference.
Should be a good one.
Yeah, it should be. Thanks to all of our sponsors for tonight. Fox Communities Credit Union, as always. Myron Construction, UW Oshkosh, sponsor of the Coaches Spotlight and the pregame show. North Star Dental Group and Goss Auto Body. So we're going to get some clearing of the bench here for Menasha.
Both teams.
Yep, as in for them. Tyler Moore, Josiah Hibbler, Manalo Fleeman, and Jordan Sconyers, along with Caleb Hannigan. In for Xavier, Isaiah Desjardins, Michael Kippenham, who was kind of the fan favorite the last time we were here against Oshkosh West. And on the far side is Galucci. They come near side now for Desjardins. And a backdoor layup basket by Olhapen is good. 21-point lead, largest of the night now for the Hawks with 15 seconds left to go. Looking to attack and losing the handle. They kick it out. Fileman shot no good. And the ball comes down to Xavier with 5 seconds left. And that'll do it. Our final score tonight, Xavier 68, Menasha 47. We'll take a break. When we come back, the postgame show. You are watching the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week.
A world of opportunities, closer to home. The University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. With over 250 majors, minors, and emphases, no matter what you plan to do or be, we can help you get there. On campus or online, UW Oshkosh.
The projects we construct afford us the opportunity to help those in need in more ways than one. And the momentum we create as a team allows us to make an impact greater than any one of us can achieve on our own. We are part of the community. We are where we live. We are Myron Construction.
I'm Adam Landsver, and I am the Chief Lending Officer at Fox Communities Credit Union. Home values have really skyrocketed, and it would just make sense that now would be the time to take a look at your home equity. Having a home equity line in place will always be there for you in case of the rainy day, or you want to start up that business, or purchase that car that you never thought was going to come for sale. To be able to have that security blanket is really critical in someone's life cycle.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pete Haley at North Star Dental Group. Have missing or broken teeth made you lose your smile? It's not hopeless. We're dedicated to providing exceptional care, a gentle touch, and stunning results at an affordable cost.
Cosmetic dentistry has helped thousands of people change their lives. North Star Dental specializes in restoring and replacing damaged or missing teeth and can show you cost-effective ways to achieve the smile you want.
North Star Dental, changing your life by changing your smile.
A world of opportunities, closer to home. The University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. With over 250 majors, minors, and emphases, no matter what you plan to do or be, we can help you get there. On campus or online, UW-Oshkosh.
Welcome back. Jonathan Kraus and Gary Brolowski with you here on the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream Game of the Week. Our final score tonight, as you can see, Xavier pulling away late for a 68-47 win over the Menasha Blue Jays. And Gary, just your thoughts here on what we saw tonight.
I thought an entertaining high school basketball game. Both teams, as we mentioned, going sort of in opposite directions. Xavier, very experienced, excellent team. A lot of, I've mentioned a lot of experience. A lot of guys who've played 2, 3, in some case, case like Alex Sherwood, 3 years going on their 4th year. And it showed. And a team like Menasha, very young, predominantly sophomores. Couple seniors get some playing time, couple juniors, but it's a lot of sophomores. So a very young Menasha team, and again, like we said at the halftime, you saw that youth being displayed. On one note, though, Jonathan, what I came away more impressed than anything with Menasha is how hard they play. I mean, they got kids like Travion Lockridge and Michael Nisana were two young men that really impressed me with how hard they played, how fast they play on both ends of the court. And I think if you're Coach Wirtz, you have a lot to work with. As we talked about, a lot of these mistakes tonight, very coachable. Young mistakes, matter of kids playing a little bit too fast, just learning to slow down. So I think the future is very bright for Menasha. Yeah, they're going to take some lumps, but a game like tonight against a very talented, even without Alex Sherwood, very talented Xavier basketball team is going to do them good. And I thought for Xavier, this was a game, again, Menasha, a lot of quickness with their guards, so that posed a challenge, and sometimes they were exposed with that speed. But all in all, again, a nice job by Xavier to stay undefeated even without their all-star player in Alex Sherwood.
Thanks to all of our participating sponsors here tonight. They include Fox Communities Credit Union, as always, main sponsor of the video stream Game of the Week. Myron Construction, UW-Oshkosh, sponsor of the Coaches Spotlight and the pregame show. North Star Dental Group and Goss Auto Body. The next stream broadcast is going to come your way on Saturday. As you can see, Fox Valley Lutheran will be back here in Torchy Clark Gym to take on the Xavier Hawk girls. That is a pregame at about 6:45, tip-off at 7 o'clock. My thanks to Gary Brolowski, as always, for color and camera work here tonight. I'm Jonathan Kraus. Hope you have a great night. You've been watching the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream Game of the Week.